GTA 4 has been out for over 15 years, and people are still finding things. Not glitches, not accidents. Deliberate details Rockstar buried so deep that most players walked right past them for a decade. Today we're going through 47 of them. Let's get into it. The helicopter actually pushes water away. Fly any helicopter low over Middle Park Lake and watch what happens beneath the rotors. The downwash physically displaces the water, creating a visible gap on the surface. You can actually land on that cleared spot for a moment, but the second the blades slow down, the water rushes back and swallows the helicopter whole. No scripted event. Just the physics engine quietly doing something extraordinary. Vlad is quoting a 1969 movie. In Clean Getaway, Vlad shouts at traffic while walking through the street. That line is pulled almost word for word from the film Midnight Cowboy. Rockstar slipped a decades-old movie reference into a throwaway NPC's throwaway dialogue and never told a single person. This game is way more destructible than you think. Most players know cars blow up, but you can physically demolish wooden shacks, smash the statue in Middle Park into pieces, break apart museum dinosaur exhibits. Industrial scaffolding collapses with explosives. Small sculptures around the city can be destroyed. The destruction system runs way deeper than the surface. You can cook a grenade mid-air, drop a live grenade, pick it back up before it goes off, and throw it again. Timed right, it detonates exactly where you need it. Mistimed, it takes your face off. The game doesn't warn you. It just lets you find out. Blowing up Roman's cab changes the whole mission opening. In Bleed Out, most players jump in the car and drive, but destroy it first and the mission triggers completely different dialogue. Roman panics about the cab fare on top of the Albanian debt. A unique scene that only exists if you make the worst possible decision at the start. The ambulance bill is $970. Call 911 when you're low on health. Paramedics show up and treat you. The charge? $970. A street vendor hot dog costs $5 and heals you exactly the same amount. Rockstar snuck a healthcare joke into an optional game mechanic and most players never triggered it once. TV worked in GTA 4 first. Everyone credits GTA 5 for the working television feature. But Nico could sit down and watch channels years earlier. The game barely acknowledges it exists, which is why most players walked past the TV their entire playthrough. You can negotiate extra money in Blood Brothers. When you're on the rooftop deciding whether to kill Francis or Derek, call Francis before you act. He offers you a raise to take Derek out. That negotiation scene exists in full, recorded, animated, complete, and most players never trigger it because nothing tells you to make that call. The Northwood graffiti is a farewell to old protagonists. And the Governor Greg Johnson housing blocks, walls are tagged with Claude, Carl Johnson, and Tommy. No surnames, just enough for fans to recognize. In the HD universe, these are dead figures from another era. Rockstar's quiet way of permanently closing the door on GTA's 3D universe. The cameraman blinks in the trunk. In Have a Heart, after Elizabeth shoots Manny and his cameraman, look closely at the bodies during transport. The cameraman's eyes are open and visibly blinking. Glitch? Oversight? In a game this precise, it's genuinely hard to know. The pool table at Playboy X's mansion actually works, not decoration. Bring a friend to the mansion and you get a prompt to play pool together. The game never mentions this is possible. It's a fully functional minigame hidden inside a location most players visit once for a story mission and never return to. Cops will hijack an ice cream van to chase you trigger a wanted level near a Mr. Tasty van, and officers will take it. You'll be running from the law while a jingle plays behind you. No one scripted this as a joke. It just happens because of how the vehicle commandeering logic works. That jingle is secretly GTA 4's main theme. Play it back slowly. The Mr. Tasty ice cream tune is a distorted version of Soviet Connection, the game's own main theme. Someone buried the soundtrack inside the ice cream van music and said nothing. The van also has a working phone number. The number printed on the side of Mr. Tasty is dialable in-game. Call it while the music plays and it unlocks a health and armor cheat, hidden inside what looks like a vehicle texture detail. The train system changes based on your wanted level. 3 stars, trains still stop but cops are waiting on platforms. 4 stars, trains stop for nobody. They blow straight through stations at full speed. The entire public transit network responds to how dangerous you are. Armored vans are an unofficial money method. Find one, blow it up, pick up the cash. The game never tells you this works. Hit enough of them and you're stacking serious money without a single mission involved. The undercover lover has an unblurred face hidden in the world. On the in-game dating site, there's a censored profile photo. Go to Playboy X's mansion and find the magazine on the table. Her full, uncensored face is right there. 2 completely different parts of the game, quietly connected. Hostile negotiation punishes you for flying in. Try approaching the warehouse by helicopter to rescue Roman, and you'll find rocket launcher enemies already positioned on the rooftops, waiting for you. The game anticipated the aerial approach and prepared a counter. Most players never discover this, because most players just drive. The rarest pedestrian in the game has a 2-hour window telephone repairman, only spawn in South Boham between 1 and 2 p.m. in game. They also appear fixing sprung signs between 5 and 6 p.m. only. 2 1-hour windows in one district. Most players have logged hundreds of hours and never seen one. The strip club camera blurs on purpose. Zoom in on the dancers and the image pixelates. It's deliberate censorship coded into the camera system. Start actually taking photos and the bouncers throw you out immediately. The game knows exactly what you're attempting. Pigeons only exist at one specific time and place. In the trailer, pigeons fly around the city. In actual gameplay, they only exist as static collectibles, except at the ferry depot between 7 and 8 am in game time, where real walking pigeons spawn. 1 hour, 1 location. Miss that window and you'll never see a living bird in Liberty City. Shooting different parts of a car does different things. GTA 4 doesn't run on a generic health bar for vehicles. Engine hits and fuel tank hits behave differently from body damage. You can unload a full clip into a car door and nothing critical happens. Clip the hood at the right angle and it catches fire. The damage model is localized and precise in a way most players never test. The amusement park is full of manhunt assets. Those hippo-shaped trash bins at the abandoned theme park were pulled directly from Manhunt. Same model, same textures. Liberty City's most unsettling theme park is decorated with props from one of Rockstar's darkest games ever made. The bowling alley and golf course have hidden adult jokes. Look at the bowling alley sign from the right angle, then fly above the mini golf course and check the layout from above. Both are deliberately placed in locations where most players would never look closely. Classic Rockstar sneaking things in where they know you won't check. Late checkout has a completely skippable floor battle. The mission sends you through a hotel in a floor-by-floor shootout. Around the back, there's a service lift that takes you straight to the roof, skipping the entire interior fight. Rockstar put it there for players who think to look. Practically nobody does. Every friend changes the radio when they like a song. Each of Nico's friends has a favorite station. Switch to it while driving together, and they visibly react with unique dialogue. Little Jacob gets excited for Massive B. Brucey loses his mind over Beat 102.7. The reactions were fully recorded and animated for something most players experience as background, noise they skip past. GTA 4 is the 3rd highest rated game on Metacritic, and Dan Houser said it's his personal favorite story he wrote for the entire franchise. The game most people overlook in Best GTA Conversations holds one of the highest critical ratings in gaming history. Accidentally calling your friend mid-hangout triggers special dialogue. Nico responds with confused, self-aware lines if you misdial while you're already with someone. It's a throwaway detail that exists purely to make the world feel like it has a real person behind it. Weasel News? Weather matches your actual in-game conditions. The in-game Weasel News website updates its weather section in real time based on whatever weather your game is currently running. A live weather feed, inside a fake news site, inside a video game. Nobody was supposed to cross-reference them. Someone did.
We're getting some serious clouds due to high pressure off to our east, where we're bombing lots of brown people. Expect those clouds for a while, then hopefully some sanity coming through. But I doubt it.
Taxis get a discount at the car wash. Pull in with a regular car, $5. Pull in with a taxi, $3. The car wash has a cab discount programmed in for no particular reason. It's not in any tutorial. It's not in any mission. It just exists. The GTA 4 logo in the intro is a physical object. What looks like a title card overlay in the opening sequence is actually a three-dimensional prop built into the game world. Nico walks past it. It exists in real space. Rockstar constructed a physical title logo for a 5-second shot. Nico never hits women when stealing cars. Pull a man out of his car and Nico throws a punch. Pull a woman out and he simply moves her aside. No announcement, no cutscene. Quietly written into his character as a behavioral rule that runs the whole game. Rockstar branded the bowling pins. Go bowling, look at the pins. Rockstar logo. There's no reason for this. Nobody asked for it. They signed their name on the equipment in a fictional bowling alley in a city that doesn't exist. A baseball bat hit can disarm enemies. Knock someone down with a bat while they are carrying a weapon and there's a chance it flies out of their hand on impact. Doesn't always trigger. When it does, it looks exactly like an intentional action movie disarm. The game never explains this is possible. Nico's carjacking physics are the most realistic in the series. The weight, suspension, momentum, and collision response in GTA 4 vehicles has never been matched by another entry in the franchise. Rockstar deliberately scaled it back for GTA 5 to make it more accessible. That debate never ended and probably never will. The Francis or Derek choice has a secret third option. Most players pick one and move on, but if you call Francis from the rooftop before deciding, he negotiates with you directly, offering more money to make a specific choice. A complete conversation with unique dialogue that requires you to think of calling him at a moment when nothing suggests you should. Car damage is specifically localized to components. Shoot the engine block. Different result than shooting the door panel. Hitting the fuel tank behaves differently from hitting the chassis. GTA 4 treats vehicles as a system of individual parts, not a single health bar. Most players never realize the game is doing this the entire time. The stolen moment in Bleed Out only exists if you mess up the alternate cutscene, where Roman references the Albanian debt and the destroyed cab only triggers if you blow up the vehicle before getting in. If you play normally, you never see it. It's a reward for being destructive at exactly the wrong time. Radio station preferences affect friend chemistry. It's not just that friends react to their favorite music, their overall friendship score and mood during the hangout is subtly influenced by what's playing. Keep them on a station they hate long enough and the whole energy of the hangout shifts. The most uncomfortable location in the game has no explanation. There's a specific apartment interior accessible during a mission that contains details, stains, arrangement, items that clearly suggest something happened there. No mission addresses it, no character mentions it. It's environmental storytelling with no resolution. Nico can be trapped in his own wanted level logic. If you commit a crime directly in front of a cop, get spotted, then immediately sprint into a building entrance. The game briefly loses your position. Cops stand outside the building entrance uncertain whether to enter. The wanted system isn't tracking you inside. You're in a dead zone in the AI's awareness. The phone signal drops inside the prison. Walk around Liberty City with your phone open and you have full bars. Enter the prison and bars start disappearing. Signal jammers, just like in real facilities. Nobody asked for this level of accuracy. It's there anyway. Your friends actually have homes you can visit between missions. Most players only go to their friends' locations when a mission or hangout triggers, but you can show up unannounced between missions. Some have unique idle animations and behaviors when they think nobody's coming. Little details only visible if you go somewhere you weren't directed to go. The shooting range exists and almost nobody found it. There's a functional shooting range accessible in the game that the story never sends you to and the map never highlights. Walk in and it works. Targets, scoring, everything. Rockstar built a complete optional activity and then forgot to tell anyone it was there. In-game TV shows reference real Liberty City events. The television programs Nico can watch aren't just random entertainment. Some of them directly reference things that have happened or are happening in the game world. News reports, cultural commentary, jokes about specific Liberty City neighborhoods. The TV is a mirror of the city you're destroying. Nico's movement speed changes based on what he's carrying. Equip a heavy weapon and Nico moves slightly slower. Switch to a pistol and he's quicker. It's subtle, not a stamina bar, not an announcement, just a quiet physics adjustment based on what he's holding. The game is simulating carry weight without telling you it's doing it. GTA 4's physics engine still hasn't been replicated. 15 years, 3 mainline, GTA releases after this one. No game in the franchise has come close to matching the vehicle simulation, suspension behavior, and collision physics of GTA 4. It remains the most technically grounded version of Liberty City ever built, and Rockstar has never tried to go back there. That's 47 things hiding in plain sight across one of the greatest games ever made. If you know one I missed, drop it below. I'll be reading. See you in the next one.